I bring them to their knees. Please forgive each other. Please put down your arms. Only a truly brave man is capable of stopping a war. In 2002, Côte d'Ivoire entered into civil war after an attempted coup d'etat that left about 3,000 people dead. The country was divided into two sides, the south, controlled by the government, and the north, dominated by rebels who had tried to seize power. Brothers confronted each other, and the country was bleeding to death from the ironies of life. That moment of uncertainty coincided with the rise of the Ivorian national team, which had a historic mission: to qualify for the World Cup for the first time in the midst of chaos. Football was the only thing that could unite them. On 08-10-2005, Didier Drogba played one of the best matches of his life. Ivory Coast beat Sudan 3-1 and sealed its qualification for the 2006 World Cup in Germany for the first time in its history. Ivory Coast was now among the best teams on the planet. For a moment, those goals silenced the bullets and stopped the war. But one last play was needed, the most important of all, which would help end a conflict between brothers. That night, by coincidence of destiny, Ivory Coast did not play with its traditional orange jersey, but with its second white uniform, as it was an away match. White, the symbol of peace. In the middle of the celebration, Drogba gathered all his teammates, took a microphone, and in front of the television cameras did something never seen before. He asked them to kneel beside him, and then delivered the most touching and important speech of his life. Ivorians of the North, South, East, and West, forgive yourselves. The only country in Africa that has all these riches cannot sink into a war. Please leave your weapons. Organize free elections. Put down your guns. Leave your rifles. In 2006, after receiving the award for Best African Player, Drogba was invited by the Ivory Coast government. In front of everyone, he used that moment to ask the president for authorization to travel to Bouaké, a rebel-controlled city. Drogba wanted to offer the award as a symbol of unity, and the city received him as a hero. During that visit, Drogba met with rebel leaders. Shortly afterward, it was announced that the national team's match against Madagascar would be played in Bouaké, a territory that previously had been impossible to enter without weapons. Drogba managed to bring representatives of both sides to the same table. In front of the cameras, they publicly pledged to work toward peace. Finally, in 2007, a ceasefire was announced and a single government was formed. But Drogba did not stop there. In football, he achieved everything and became a living legend. Yet his true commitment was not only on the field, but also in the poorest corners of his country. Through the Didier Drogba Foundation, he began providing humanitarian aid with the money he earned as a footballer. He promoted alliances with large companies, supported social projects, and helped build hospitals and schools across the country. He also participated in campaigns such as United Against Malaria, promoted mobile clinics for the detection of cardiovascular diseases, and supported the training of medical personnel to save lives. Didier Drogba proved that football is not just a game, and that war only leaves death.